happen?
Yes, let's!
Let's play army.
No, the last time I played Army, I got hurt.
I know, let's play Headhunters.
No, I'm not playing Headhunters again.
I know, I have a great idea. Let's play house.
No, I don't want to play house. That's a girls' game.
Oh, come on, Pee-wee, it'll be fun.
No.
Oh, come on, Pee-wee.
It will do you a world of good.
Beg me!
Please, Pee-wee.
Rhonda, please.
Please, Pee-wee.
Please, please, please.
Please, Pee-wee.
Well, all right.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be the mommy, you be the daddy, and Terry, you can be the baby.
Why do I have to be the baby? I don't want to be the baby.
All right, then. Globy, you can be the baby.
Mama. Why does Globy get to be the baby? Who do I get to be? I want to be the baby.
You can both be the babies. Globey, you be the little baby.
And Terry, you can be the big baby.
Okay.
Well, nothing like a little computer screw up. Start things off. What's up, Lisa? Charlie Cheswick? Sparky's Madness? Also Sparky's Madness. Crazy. Who else we got in here? Now, hang on. Popsicle, Dory, Nurse D. Hello, hello. Let's just dive into what we're here for.
I'll never get enough. I twamp the prairies and the plains, I trudge each weary mile. I'll twamp and trudge and trudge and twamp until I make my pile. Whoa, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I'm gonna dig up lots of gold, V for victory. Oh, da 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 do do. I did I did I did I die die did I die 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 die. I did I did I die die did I lie lie did I do 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 do. Did I die die did I die die did I die 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 die. Did I die die?
Hi, neighbor.
Did. Oh, hello. I'm a wagged, rugged lover of the wild and woolly west. Of all the things I haven't got, I like gold the best. Oh, it rained all night, the day I wept. The weather is so dry. It was so warm, I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I'm gonna get me lots of gold before victory.
Good evening, friends.
Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
What's up, Doc?
Well, one of the strangest things, Hey,
smart boy.
That's that screwy rabbit. Oh, well.
Pardon me, Doc, but, did you lose it?
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Yellow boy gold, no gold, gold, what with yellow gold? Where?
Over here.
Where?
Here.
Oh, that's nothing. Well, I got one here.
You chubby little rascal.
Come out, Mr. Wabbit. I have a little surprise for you. Don't laugh. I'll bet plenty of you men wear one of these. That's the last straw. I'll get that wabbit.
Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc, where are you?
Here I am.
Too bad. Too bad. Oh, well. Oh, bury me now. I'm the lone fairy. Oh, dear, where the wild coyotes will howl on me. Oh, dear, gosh, ain't I a stinker? La-ta-ta-ting, la-ta-ta-ta-ta, la-ta-ta-ta-ta, la-ta-ta-ta.
Wabbit, I came here for gold, and I'm gonna get it.
No, not that.
Okay, class, who would like to do problem 3 on the board?
Not that. Anything but that.
I got you. I'll show you. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna dethrone you, you wabbit. You weaker. Gold at last.
Eureka! Gold at last! Duck shot. More duck shot. Confidentially, those hunters couldn't hit the broadside of a duck. Ah! They got me. Yipe!
Get him, Wowie Moore. We tweave him. We tweave him.
Take it easy, Rover. That's no way to retrieve a duck. Look. Gentle-like. See, Larimore?
Hello. Sorry I had to plug you, Mr. Duck, but I'm a sportsman. A great, great sportsman.
A great sportsman, eh? Sportsman. Listen, sport, you don't know the meaning of fair play. What chance has a poor, helpless fluffy little winged creature like me against you. You with your bullets and your shotgun and your knife and your dip call and your hunting coat and your hunting dog and all kind of stuff like that there. What protection have I got? A bulletproof vest, I suppose. How does that get there? How'd you like to meet me in a fair fight, Mr. Sport? All things being equal, man to man, Marquis of Queensberry rules. Huh? That's different, eh? Yeah, that's something else again. Yeah, you don't like that, do you, sportsman? No. You don't like it. You like it.
Ladies and gentle ducks, in that corner. In that corner. He's a dog. You can have him. What a tramp. Elmer Fudd.
Hello.
Hooray! And in this corner, a duck who needs no introduction. That outstanding exponent of clean sportsmanship. That champion of champions. Your friend and mine. Our own, our beloved Daffy, good to his mother, Duck. Now, boys, fight clean.
Oh, brother!
No rough stuff. None of this. Or this. Or this. Or like so. Or this. Or this. Or this. You understand?
Yeah, you mean none of this? Or this? Or like so? Or this? Or this? Or this? Or this? Huh? How about a little of this?
Absolutely,
You know, there's something awfully screwy about this fight, or my name isn't Larimore, and it isn't.
You got him punchy, champ. He's practically a dead duck already. Now get in there, fight. Go on in there, knock him out. Give it to him, champ. Let him have it, champ. Getting a little sin on top. How about a little something to stimulate the scalp?
Now shake hands.
Which hand do you take?
That one.
Nope. Wrong. Guess again.
All right. I'll take that over there.
Ain't he a dope? You sure this is the one you want? You're right. The right one.
And here's round one coming up. 139-10, you're out. The winner and new champion, Daffy Duck.
I'm not the one to complain, Mr. Jeffwie, but I thought you said no rough stuff. None of this, or this, or this, or like so, or this, or this, or this.
People everywhere. They're watching.
You ready for an adventure?
Say yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
As you can see, we're on fire.
You realize what you set in motion?
That's all, folks.
nothing to it.
I won't do it, okay? I won't do it.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't want no part of it.
Listen,
I
you want to
won't do
eat,
it.
don't
I
you?
won't. Yeah, Babbitt. I want to eat. I love to eat.
Well, then go up and get the bird out of that nest, and we'll eat.
But I don't want to fight no bird. I like birds. I go hungry first.
What's the matter, Freddy Cat? This is only a tiny little bird.
You mean a poor little dincy-wincy, itsy-bitsy defenseless bird?
Yes.
Let me at him! Let me at him! I'll get him, Babbitt! Gangway, I'll mortalize him! Let me at him!
Take it easy, take
I'll
it easy.
show him! Where's he getting that stuff? Don't hold me back! I'll get him! I'll show him!
Come on, quit your fooling. Get up that ladder.
Push me, Abbott! Don't push me!
Come on.
I'm scared to go up high. I get hydrophobia. No, I don't want to go. Don't push me. Oh, don't. You can't make me do it. You can't make me do it. He did it.
Come on, stupid. Get the bird.
Oh.
Give me the bird. Give me the bird.
If the Hayes office would only let me, I'd give him the bird, all right. Oh, Babbitt! Babbitt! Oh! Babbitt! Hey, Babbitt! Look! Stilts! Help! Help! Babbitt! Here I go again! Catch me! Help! Hey, I'm too young to die! Help! Save me! Help! Hey, how'd you get away up here? Say, Babbitt, are you sure this thing is gonna be okay?
Of course. Everything's under control.
Don't push me down in a box, Babbitt! Please don't do it! Don't do it! Hey, Babbitt! Oh, Babbitt! Babbitt!
What's the matter now?
I'm afraid of the dark.
Well, I'll let you out then.
I thought I tore a putty cat. I did. I tore a putty cat. Oh, the poor putty cat. He crushed his witty head.
Gee, Babbitt, I'm just no good.
Oh, the brakes were against you.
I'm a flopperoo. I can't even get the boy.
Don't worry, you'll get it all right.
You mean I'll get it in the end?
Yeah, and you'll get a big bang out of it, too.
Well, that sure takes a load off of my mind. Hey, cut it out! Cut it out, pigeon! Don't do that!
This witty pitty went to market.
Babbitt!
This witty pitty stayed home.
Babbitt!
This witty pitty had roast beef.
Babbitt!
Well, what do you know? I ran out of pitties.
Babbitt!
Here, putty cat.
I'll save you. Where are you? Speak to me. Speak to me. Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you? Aren't you ashamed?
I don't know.
Why do you do these things?
I'm a bad pussycat. Oh, I just can't seem to get the boy. Ain't no use.
Don't worry.
I can't do it.
This'll get you up there. Contact.
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 Contact. Hey, Babbitt! I'm a Spitfire!
Hello? Fourth Interceptor Command? I see an unidentified object flying around my little head.
Is there an insurance salesman in the house?
Airway, lights out, total blackout. Wake it up, Putty Tat, wake it up. Airway, lights out, total blackout.
Hey, now's our chance. Come on.
Turn out those lights!
Roofers are furious about this new product that's going viral. Replace your whole roof in as little.
Meanwhile, over in Troll World, poor little Isabella claiming that I banned her for not some about Brett's channel. Go fuck yourself. Dumb shit. Why are people so fucking stupid? Why is that?
Greetings, music lovers. First, we will hear a waltz written by Johann Strauss. And as we hear the rhythmic strains of the haunting refrain, listen to the whip-wing rhythm of the woodwinds as it rolls around and around, and it comes out here. Wasn't that lovely? And now we will present the beautiful Blue Danube.
This meteor gave us superpowers.
How many, please? 1 adult and 3 children, please. Thank you. Come, children.
Thank you.
Watch your step, please.
Hey,
Hi, gang. And now if you'll all be quiet, we'll start the show. I drew this cartoon all by myself, but shucks, it wasn't hard because I'm an artist. I hope you like it. Yeah, thank you.
tumbling down. Remember, all of the leaves, they're falling on me. That's what they're doing in a rain. And the sun went out just like a dying ember. That's what it was. It was in September. That's when it was, yes. In a rain. Oh, look at those little clouds up there. Up there on a hill. Oh, and the little raindrops. They're falling on me. What are you doing? And Mammy. Oh, look up there at the sun. It's shining on your little sunny.
Who's ready to hatch some cool pets? Click here.
What the hell? The hell is that all about? The hell was that all about? I just don't know. I just don't care. I really don't care.
Not too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright. But if you talk to one of them about this, if you isolate one of them, you sit them down rationally, and you talk to them about the low IQs and the dumb behavior and the bad decisions, right away they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They say we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. And you say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. They say, don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades. And that's what they do in a lot of these schools now. They lower the passing grades so more kids can pass. More kids pass, the school looks good, everybody's happy, the IQ of the country slips another 2 or 3 points, and pretty soon all you'll need to get into college is a fucking pencil. Got a pencil? Get the fuck in there, it's physics. Then everyone wonders why 17 other countries graduate more scientists than we do. Education! Politicians know that word, they use it on you. Politicians have traditionally hidden behind 3 things: the flag, the Bible, and children. No child left behind. No child left behind. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't long ago you were talking about giving kids a head start. Head start, left behind? Someone's losing fucking ground here. But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people. White collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on. The fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Don't give me a rough time, Julian. I'm working here.
I just want to talk to you.
What about?
What is up with this election for a new trailer park supervisor?
I don't know. You tell me.
What, you want to lose your job?
What job? This isn't a job. I'm a slave to this park. Always have been. Kids throwing bottles, cars on fire. I got no help anymore. Randy's gone. You asked me if I care.
Come on.
You asked me. Go ahead, ask me if I care.
All right. Do you care, Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, ask me.
I just asked you.
What?
Obdorf, was ist los? Woher kommt die Schießerei?
Mein Führer, darf ich Ihnen zum Geburtstag gratulieren? Mein Führer, das Zentrum von Berlin steht unter Artilleriebeschuss. Granaten sind in dichter Folge am Brandenburger Tor, am Reichstag und bis hin zum Bahnhof Friedrichstraße eingeschlagen.
Von wo kommt der Beschuss?
Mein Führer, wir haben noch keine Meldung. Ich spreche gerade mit Koller.
Koller, geben Sie mir Koller. Koller, Sie wissen, dass Berlin unter Artilleriefeuer liegt.
Isn't the Lord good? You've heard it in your heart. This is the way Maury and I got ourselves out of debt. Anointed by God himself, and at this very moment.
Hören Sie den Beschuss nicht?
Minister shall be a flame of fire. They spark fire in thy spirit. My God, my God, my God.
Die Russen sollen eine Eisenbahnbrücke über die Oder haben.
Listen closely. I was meditating and flourish in your life that have not flourished before, saith the Lord. Hallelujah. Isn't that something?
Das sind ja nur 12 Kilometer bis zum Stadtkern. Ist der Russe schon so nah? Man müsste die ganze Luftwaffenführung sofort aufhängen. Das ist unerhört. Unerhört. Der Russe steckt 12 Kilometer vom Stadtkern. Und ich erfahre das sozusagen auf Nachfrage.
Mein Führer, vielleicht handelt es sich ja wirklich um Fernfeuer. Sie erwähnten eine Eisenbahnbrücke über die Oder.
Ach, Unsinn!
Then, like, getting technical advice from a fucking drunk. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you go to your little channel, Telescope, and play your little broccoli doll videos? That's good shit. It's quality. That's right up there on the Jeff level. That's why you guys are such great partners. The yin to his yang. Or you're the yang to his yang. Yang and Aang, the Siamese twins. Fuck it. Yep. Wish I had me some fucking broccoli videos. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Telescope, your audience is dwindling. You're on the way out, brother. Personally, I don't give a fuck if I have one or not. That's the difference. You care, I don't. And you got no G to come on your panel. Bail your ass out. What's up, Troy?
Was ist los? Woher kommt die Schießerei?
Mein Führer, darf ich Ihnen zum Geburtstag gratulieren? Mein Führer, das Zentrum von Berlin steht unter Artilleriebeschuss. Granaten sind in dichter Folge am Brandenburger Tor, am Reichstag und bis hin zum Bahnhof Friedrichstraße eingeschlagen.
Von wo kommt der Beschuss?
Führer, wir haben noch keine Meldung. Ich spreche gerade mit Koller.
Koller, geben Sie mir Koller. Koller. Sie wissen, dass Berlin unter Artilleriefeuer liegt.
Isn't the Lord good? You've heard it in your heart. This is the way Maury and I got ourselves out of debt. Anointed by God himself, and at this very moment.
Hören Sie den Beschuss nicht?
Minister shall be a flame of fire. They spark fire in thy spirit. My God, my God, my God.
Die Russen sollen eine Eisenbahnbrücke über die Oder haben.
Listen closely. I was meditating and flourish in your life that have not flourished before, saith the Lord. Hallelujah. Isn't that something?
Das sind ja nur 12 Kilometer bis zum Stadtkern. Ist der Russe schon so nah? Man müsste die ganze Luftwaffenführung sofort aufhängen. Das ist unerhört. Unerhört. Der Russe steckt 12 Kilometer vom Stadtkern. Und ich erfahre das sozusagen auf Nachfrage.
Mein Führer, vielleicht handelt es sich ja wirklich um Fernfeuer. Sie erwinden eine Eisenbahnbrücke über die Oder.
Ach, Unsinn!
Telescope, why don't you explain exactly how that I'm trying to defend anybody? Come on, why don't you impress us with your collegiate knowledge, Telescope? Show your work. Show your work instead of flapping your gums. Telescope can hit the link in his pants. Yeah, Scopey's a big pussy. He's still crying because Damnation Drive-In booted him. And he kept crying about how Damnation Drive booted him. And then he cried some more about how Damnation Drive booted me. And I really don't care. Oh, fuck you, crybaby. Fuck you. You can't sing your little pussy song. You're a nobody. You got nobody. Scopey, you got nothing. You've always had nothing. Look, you're the guy that was partners with Jeff, for crying out loud. That puts you on a squirrel level. That's the way that works. Let's keep it real, shall we? Let's keep it real. I think Telescope has a man crush on Wizzy. That's what I think. I could be wrong. It's a crazy world out there. It's a crazy YouTube world. Door knocker, that's always good advice. Depends on whose hard on it is. There's a couple of them you might want to jump on. Telescopes would not be one of them. Telescope, he wouldn't want to come up in the panel. It wouldn't be good for him. He knows he'd lose. Hey, Troy, Telescope likes hard ends. Right in his little butt. Let's see. Charlie, I don't know who made that. You should make an NFT out of it and sell it so your grandkids can live a rich and famous lifestyle. Mr. Wizzywig. Good afternoon, sir.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know. I think Telescope must be making a beer run or something.
No, he's making a headset run. A cheap headset run. He said earlier that, or last night, that, you know, he was having a hard time finding dollar headsets. It sounds to me, from what he said the other night, is that he's throwing them at the end of his stream. So I'm guessing he's having some anger ishes that he's breaking.
His girlfriend's gone. You know?
No, not him
gone.
too.
Oh yeah, he's crying like a baby.
No, we're talking about Telescope, not Red.
No, Telescope too. He lost Jay Abbott. He's sad. He's throwing shit.
No. By the way, his fiance is quite lovely. She's really nice, and you know, there used to be a time where sort of, you know, he fawned over me, which was really funny.
Yeah, and well, you know, that booze would do crazy things to people. They don't realize it, but it hurts your head and your rational thought.
Friend is quite nice. So I'm confused when you said his girlfriend left him. I never really thought.
Well, wouldn't be surprised if his other girlfriend left him too. What the hell?
I never
what
thought
the hell
of
is she
her
thinking to
as
begin with?
as the girlfriend, but. So what else is going on? Not crazy world, huh?
Oh, nothing. Just jacking around.
Yeah.
Not saving the world. You know, you ain't gonna save the world on YouTube, baby. Let me tell you.
You know what? Far smarter, better people than us are trying to save the world, and they're not accomplishing it. So, it's like, why even throw your hat in the game? Just enjoy it, and you know, the end is near. Enjoy the time we have left. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know, it's
have
everybody
fun
too
and
serious
mock
about
people
stuff.
and, you know, do all that stuff.
Well, I like knocking people. It's a hobby.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, no, I saw you.
See, I think Telescope's been using Jeff hand-me-down microphones. They're all full of spit and slobber. When Jeff gets all pissed off, and he just gives him the Scopy, so you don't have to buy a new one.
None of that stuff makes sense to me. Nuts. I'm like, you know, I'm kind of aware of certain things, and when people say these things and they boast about what they're doing, I'm like, no, you didn't. It's really hard to like take anyone serious anymore.
Yeah, what's a secret agent game? Everybody's a secret agent. They're all secret. They got a secret agenda. They're gonna show you. I'll show you. I know everything about you. Fuck you guys. Go ahead. Now what? Now what?
It's just insane. Hey, have you figured out the secret to you know, like what content you can show without having the issues?
A little bit. Sometimes you can't always count on the normal way of doing it, you know, because YouTube lies. So
yeah. There is some content on YouTube that if it plays through another stream, the algorithm catches it, and that's all it's doing. You know, like the stuff that you were playing. I love the movies the other night. Did you see my comment about Mae West stuff?
Mae West, yeah, I haven't looked at any of it, but I'm sure there's some out there.
It could be really entertaining because I was surprised. Like Christine didn't know who Mae West was, and maybe there's like a whole generation of people that don't know who Mae West was and how she spoke and never really said anything dirty, right?
Right. Yeah, she was all about the innuendo, and she was pretty bawdy for her day, actually.
Yeah, she was really good at it.
But I haven't looked at any. I'll have to find some.
Yeah,
and
some of
I just remember that one scene where she told the help to go peel me a grape. Like, okay, go peel me a grape.
a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff.
But it's crazy what YouTube will let you get away with sometimes, and what other times there's nothing.
Well, again,
So
I don't think it's YouTube as much as it is the content copyright holders have deals with YouTube, and they're trying to make money, right? And so that's why, like, certain songs, and I'm not going to name the songs because I don't want people to know what they are, but there's certain songs that if you play them on your stream, YouTube takes down your stream completely. Treats it differently than an artist who just wants the revenue from you using that song.
Correct.
So I find that interesting, but like then some of the clips that you shown, you'd think, oh, that would do it. I was doing a test and I played some random like nature scene, and that shut my stream down right away. I was like, oh, that's weird. I was trying to send a video signal, but
it's all part of the game. You know, that's part of what I enjoy doing. You know, figuring out whys and what's of the technical parts of it is always what's fascinated me. You know, and if it's funny or even better or amusing. So it's a balancing
it's
act,
funny
I
that,
guess.
Yeah, that one religious stream that you were showing yesterday, I think it was yesterday's stream. That was overdubbed.
Yeah.
Like to me, the concept is funny. I just thought it was like really like out there that somebody who made that video thinks that that's, you know, the way people believe, or, you know, it's disingenuous, which isn't necessarily funny. Like, truth is funny, right? Truth is comedy. Pointing out real accurate things is funny. Like, to me, that's typical liberal comedy these days, where, you know, they believe Trump supporters are one way and it's just sort of not true. Or base that on one fucking idiot that said something. So therefore everybody is, you know, but I don't know.
That Peter Popoff, you know, his show, I don't guess he's on anymore, but, you know, it's pretty funny to watch. You know, he was such a scam artist and made millions from being a scam artist, sending out his little holy water, his miracle water to people.
Yeah.
It just kind of cracked me. I love the way they overdubbed it. It's especially when he's,
which
I'll have to
on
play it again.
its own, without being overdubbed, is actually funnier.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a couple of spots in that. And the new one that I really got, especially when they had the gal with the neck brace.
Funnier.
Yeah. Well, he had the gal with the neck brace, says, "Come here, motherfucker." See, that killed me, but I'm a sick man.
Yeah.
Jesus. What the hell? Well, the Wiz dropped away. Instead of make a potty break. Let's watch Peter.
The Peter Popoff Miracle Ministry is back from the dead. Let's all pop off one time for the only man on earth with access to God's bank account.
I'm feeling pretty blessed. How about you?
That's right, Peter.
I could feel Jesus watching us right now.
Well, I hope he likes, shares, and subscribes.
Amen. Now, I don't know about you, Liz, but I really feel like this year coming up, God's got something good up his sleeve.
You can say that again, Peter. You know, God's been really putting us through the ringer these last couple of years with all that COVID.
You know, I'm just so fucking glad we're moving on past that shit. I'm tired of people being scared because I want to touch their face. I never stop touching people's faces. That's like my favorite thing to do.
That's right. We're eager to get back out there and start blessing people more than ever, you know. God's really working overtime with all these windfalls and blessings coming people's way. Maybe you found some Pokemon cards in the garage.
Amen. God loves a good Pokemon card collection. And if you got any NFTs or crypto money, feel free to send it our way. It's going to look really good on your resume when you're knocking on the gates of heaven or hell. Visit the website.
Yes. Did your Wi-Fi die?
Nah, the phone was glitching out for some reason.
I had to. What do you think about Jeffy putting the call letters to his little radio sign up there? Did you see that?
I did. Yeah, his GSMR license.
Right.
GMSR or whatever the hell it is.
But he wasn't doxing himself though.
No.
Not at all.
Well, they all do that. All the ham and radio operators, that's their call sign, right? So that's why they do that. But I don't know, he was talking about starting fires the other day. I was like, oh, good God, Jeff. So
yeah, he's going to call.
He claims to have all these other channels with, lots of followers that, follow his RV, and I don't believe it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to call the FBI on me for doxing him. For reading his call letters and Googling his call letters. He's going to call the FBI and have them straighten me out.
You know what's funny though, Nuts? I would pay money to watch him go down that Black Diamond run that he keeps talking about. I don't know if you heard him mention that the other day.
Well, he posted something yesterday in high speed of him going down some dusty road.
Yeah, that's the dirt road. He's talking about snow skiing. He hasn't been on his snow skis in a while. And he says this year he's going back out there and he's going to the Black Diamond and going to do it. And I just really pay to see that live stream.
Well, he's one of the best liars you'd want to find out here on YouTube. He's got his lying game down. He's a pathological liar. Because I think he actually believes it himself.
I believe so. I believe you're absolutely correct on that. And that's why he was removed from my Discord back in the day, and caught in so many lies that everybody's just fed up with his nonsense. And that's when he went over to the BTM crowd and became a Trump hater and, hating on everything that wasn't that was the convoy and not. And he knew all along, he said. So
well, he knows everything, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He knows it all. You need an answer, he's got an answer. But it's an amusing to me because usually I hit the mute and don't care to listen to him.
No, I know.
Watch his little bubble. But he's pretty quick on the have. He likes to control he likes banning people and booting people. What the fuck?
Well,
on, baby.
Most people, yeah. Most people do. It's fun sometimes. It's it is what it is.
Guess is it starting to cool off out your way?
It is. It's only been in the mid 50s and been rainy. We've been getting that hurricane coming through, Ophelia or what I think it was. It turned into a tropical storm, but it's not looking too bad. It's just been rainy, but we needed some rain. But I'm sure summer will be back again next week.
Yeah.
But at least it's not going to be 100 again.
Yeah, no shit. Do you have any issues adjusting to the cold temperatures after living in
No, because
West
it's not
Coast
been
for
that
so
cold. No. I'm not, I'm not used to being in the snow full time, but we never had any snow last year. Very little one day, and that was it. I didn't even shovel snow once last year. I was really prepared for it and kind of excited for it, but yeah, we're going to be 74 by next Tuesday again, warming back up.
Let's see what else I'm looking. I'm trying to do a couple
We'll see. I
things here.
look
I'm
forward
sorry,
to maybe doing
I'm
snow
kind of
plowing
wandering.
this winter. No, that's okay.
Let's Let's see here.
I've been spending some time over in the Troll Central chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been seeing any of that nonsense?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I brought it up here a while ago. That's why I got in there. Isabella, a.k.a. Kerfluffle, or whoever the fuck she is, was crying about something, said I banned her for saying something about Brett's chat, which is totally untrue. So I don't really care for it that much personally.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, I find it funny because, you know, you'll see these new names come up, and you kind of wonder who they are, and you think that's this person, or it sounds like that person. But you know, in other chats, you talk about creating, you know, new accounts and going into chats and trying to actually be other people, which is funny because so many people caught on to being able to check and see if the account is actually who you think it is. And obviously, as the owner of the channel, you can go in and like click on my name and click into my channel, and you can verify that it's actually me or, you know, anybody. And so people have tried to come in as alts that they want you to think they're who they are, but obviously it doesn't. So that doesn't work anymore. So now they just create a separate name that's not even similar, and then they try to chat as that person, which is funny. So unless you can talk to the person and ask them and know who their chatting is that day, you don't know. And everybody can try to guess, but
I think that Google is really missing the financial boat by not charging for alts. It could make some money.
That's kind of funny, you know. Do you think YouTube or Google would be what it is today if it wasn't for, you know, all the fake accounts and whatnot, the anonymity?
It's hard to say, you know. I don't know. It's certainly a conglomeration of just about whatever you might want to find. That's for sure.
Because in real life, if you tried to use an alternate identity and go out in the real world, you'd be put in jail for using a false identity, right?
I would think so if you're doing something wrong.
You know, obviously you can legally change your name, but using a false identity or misleading people is illegal. And I kind of like the idea of the internet being one of these places where you have to be yourself. It wouldn't be the Wild West that it is, because you would be held accountable for the things that you say. And I think it would make for a better online experience, personally. But that's, you know, I haven't found any downside to consider to that.
That's good. I can see that. But at the same time, I believe, too, there's a lot of people, and you can look at the Hillbilly channel over there at the Squirrels. You know, a lot of those people are too shy to do anything anyway. You know, they've found a comfort zone right there with the big fat hillbilly outlaws. And, you know, because if you look at his, you know, here's a channel, he's got 1,500 people. And usually he's averaging about 100 and 125 viewers. Well, that's less than 10% of his subscribers.
Yeah.
So that's not very many. And even the ones that are showing up as viewing in chat, they're not doing the chatting. You know, they're lurking. So a lot of people aren't participating, but at least they're gawking.
Right. I noticed that
people
as I watch
afraid
some
to
people
speak.
that don't. Yeah. There's like some larger YouTube accounts that I follow that once in a while go live. And I was watching a guy yesterday who had 1 million+ subscribers, and there was only like 50 people on the live stream.
Wow.
Right. And to me,
That's
that
crazy.
just tells me that, you know, this person puts out great content. There's a reason why they have all these subscribers. But I don't think a lot of YouTube enjoys live streams.
You know,
that's the way
think
I
they do.
interpret that.
Well, there's portions of it, I'm sure. But I think some people like live stream more than they like regular videos. The interaction part of it.
Yes.
There's something to it. I mean,
right.
It's hard to explain.
No, but I think that you're right. I think there is an audience for live streamers, and I think that
yeah, if I was worried about trying to build up a channel and get a bunch of subscribers, I'd probably be live streaming every day. But I don't want to live stream every day. You know, I'm not that infatuated with it where I've got a live stream every day or every other day.
Right. All right. So
you know,
think about this. What content do you see live streamed every single day?
Yeah, see, I don't watch that much live stream every single day. You know, I'll tune in and see what Jeff's lying about for a few minutes and move on. And other than that, I'm doing other stuff.
Right. You know, like it started with gamers, people watching people play video games as live streams, right? That's something that you can kind of do all day long, every day, because you're playing a game and the gameplay is sort of interesting to watch. I can see where people get drawn in. Then you have like the wildlife cameras that stream all day long. People hang out there and they chat and they watch an eagle sit in a nest, right?
Right.
You know, and then you've got
Or the raccoons. Have you seen the raccoon house?
Yeah, Raccoon House.
That's
and
some
then
quality stuff
there's a whole
there.
bunch of them, right? Really kind of neat, interesting. But obviously then the chat has its regulars that watch and do things. But then you've got like the IP2 streamers that do stupid shit for money. They can, you know, stream every day and sort of get away with it because people love watching that lunacy and you know, make fun of them, whatever. And that has its own cult to it. What else is there? Well, I watch a live stream on a daily basis. Scott Adams, I listen to at 10 o'clock in the morning. He does a live stream usually for about an hour, maybe a little more. But that's the extent of his content. But he does that actually 7 days a week. And he talks about news and what's happening in the world, right? Lately, a lot about just being canceled. But the effects of that and other things. So those are sort of your main content forms that you would do as a live streamer all day long, because it's hard to produce content.
The titty channels.
Oh,
that's some
like
serious
the
good
Hot
stuff
Tub
there.
Girls on Twitch.
Titty channels. I don't care as long as there's tits. We'd have to ask Troy. Troy has all the links.
There must not be any of those because I see Troy in all of these streams. So. I would
he's
imagine
overlapping
those
like a
types
son of a
of
gun.
streams that, yeah, he wouldn't be here right now.
He's got 10 browser windows open right now on 3 different screens. That crap
I know
about he's
his
busy
internet
building
capabilities.
something.
Yeah, no, I know his internet capabilities would not allow for that to happen. He's lucky he's able to watch one right now, and I'm not making fun of him. We all know what's going on with Troy, so yeah, he's good to have one. So railroad live stream, somebody said truck driving. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you know that's the type of stuff. Like, but when you talk about live streamers, it's if you're having to create content for hours on end, that's a lot of work. You know, that kid that walked around different cities, that was pretty entertaining until he, you know, had people stalking him and attacking him, which was bizarre. But, you know, that's part of the problem that occurs.
Yeah. Look at Troy says he's got his connection issues all corrected.
Oh, good.
So he must have got some fiber optics plowed in out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Troy, one day you'll have fiber and like the world will be your oyster.
Yeah. This is get surrounded by boobs and all screens.
I'm not going to tell you
Yeah.
what he does, but his work that he does is amazing.
Yeah.
He is quite a craftsman. One of the most
Oh,
interesting people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Very, very talented man.
Troy, fix me a ham sandwich. See you, Carl.
Why'd we delete Carl? Now I got to go to the other phone and see what Carl said. What are we?
He plays his games, I'll play mine.
Oh, see, that's funny. Carl thinks
Carl likes to sit in a director's chair.
Yeah. Carl thinks Scott Adams a racist. The funny thing is, Carl's probably never once listened to or heard anything Scott Adams has to say. Yeah, that's pretty classic. And that's one of the things is that, we'll never have a decent country when we keep canceling everyone because of what people like Carl think the news media tells them. So, and if you ever watch Scott Adams, you'd know what that's called. Oh, who did Jeff dox today? I wonder, Fran.
Wait, here we go. Let's do this. Let's see here.
Oh, did Jeffrey dox Heather?
I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Look at this screen. Poor little Scopy.
Yeah. Well, Carl 3000, you clearly haven't done that. But nice try. And you're sort of the people that I would argue are degrading this country by, silencing voices. You're the free speech anti-advocate that we would all expect. But yeah. Did you ban him or just time him out for a few minutes?
No, I didn't ban him. Let's see. It'd take 45 minutes for all the alts that Carl's got.
Yeah. I guarantee Carl couldn't even possibly give me any example of the racist remarks that Scott Adams made.
No, he doesn't. He talks shit.
No.
And quite frankly, I did this channel to have fun. And when it starts getting too serious, it's not fun for me. And when it just keeps going and going, it's like, dude, it's not funny. It's not amusing me.
I think actually
like,
Scott Adams might blackpill Carl. I think he would actually blackpill many people if they just actually listened and heard what the man had to say. Oh,
man. Let's see.
Is Sparky Madness saying that I'm too serious?
Let's see. Also Sparky. Well, there's a Sparky's Madness and then also Sparky. Let's see. A fucking snooze fest when Wizzy is on the panel. Not that people want to silence him. It's that his words silence us.
Oh, they're hurt.
When he is. I know it.
I'm happy to like shoot the shit and be comical, but we were just you were asking me questions and you know.
You're good. It's all part of having a
honestly
conversation. It's hills and valleys, baby.
Yeah, I actually thought Telescope was going to come on here.
No, he had to go back to Troll Central and cry.
Oh, right.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. I love it. I love trolling the trolls. That's good.
No, they're not. They're NPCs. Is the problem? Oh, I've been sick for like a week now. Not COVID though. I mind you.
Yeah,
but I don't know. If
I've had that
or,
twice.
Yeah,
it's no big deal.
One of the guys at work had little sniffles going on one day, and I think I got whatever he got and got it worse.
Yeah, it's not a thing as far as I've been concerned. I mean, of course, not everybody's health is the same level as everyone else's. Some people are just sickly bastards.
I don't know. For me, I used to get sick once a year, but you know, working on a film set, one person gets it, it sort of goes around, and just kind of used to it. But try not to.
Also, Sparky's Madness. Why don't you come up on the panel? The link's pinned at the top of the chat. Come on up here. Lighten things up for us.
That's pointless to
Dance
ask.
monkey.
Now, you know they can't do that because then everybody knows who they are.
They can't do it. That's why.
No.
Come on, Sparky's Madness.
It's probably actually Sparky. I think that was her other channel.
I love you, motherfuckers. Love you, motherfuckers. I love all you motherfuckers.
You're fast on the trigger there.
Yeah, well, it's all in the wrist. What's the matter, Carl? Is that not fun for you?
I know. Carl, tell me one thing that you've done that's not against someone else. Someone else.
I think Carl needs to bring his little Elmer Fudd sounding ass up here on the panel.
I know.
Talk so much shit.
Quick, get morning. It's just whack-a-mole at this point. It's kind of a fun game. There's fun and humor, right, Nuts?
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. Amusement takes on many
Carl
forms. What I find
think that's
amusing
been,
and
4?
Carl finds amusing are two different things.
Right.
Oh, baby.
I know.
How many screens? How many screens does Carl have up? How many computer screens is Carl sitting behind?
Right.
Any
Well,
guesses?
all he's got to do is click the button switch, and then gets the next one up. He's got a lot of them, but you'll have to get him. I think about at least 16 times before he has to actually do some work. But
He must have like
I don't have
an alt magazine on his computer. He
Yeah.
locks and loads all these alts.
Right.
And puts it on auto.
Yeah, it's well, from a desktop, it's actually quite easy to switch accounts. From a phone, it's not as quick. There was Nuts.
Carl.
This is a fun little tidbit of information. I don't think that you're an X person or a Twitter person, but when people block you on Twitter and you can't comment back to them, there's a weird workaround that happens in Twitter is you sign in to your sock account, and then when you go to that post and you click comment, you can then push on your icon and switch accounts. And when you're logged into your sock account, you can at tweet from your real account to that person.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with that shit.
Cricket Day. What do I enjoy about this community? I enjoy talking to Nuts. Nuts and I go way back. But perhaps I don't know what community specifically you're speaking of. But I don't think of this as a community. I just think of it as a channel run by Nuts. And I think what Nuts does is fun with the videos.
It's
Prickly Elder is one of Carl's. Carl hasn't been wrong as of to date. Carl is wrong about everything. Carl's rarely right about things, in fact. All right, Prickly Pear, here's your challenge. Tell me one thing Carl's been right about, and let's have a little panel, or not a panel, a poll. Do you know how to do polls, Nuts?
Yeah.
All right. You can do was Carl right or wrong based on what Prickly Pear puts up as an example.
About Prickly Pear?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Hurry up, Carl. Get all your alts to vote.
But that doesn't make any sense, Nuts.
I know. This channel makes no sense.
Perfect.
You're looking at a
It's
peanut
changing-
standing on a
it's changing
swimming pool.
really fast. I think this is going to be a 50-50 poll.
We could do it like a
I wanna
Acapulco
see
cliff
the
diving
polls.
championship. Throw out the high ones, throw out the low ones, take a composite
Yeah.
of the remainder.
Sure.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Oh, the S's are dropping.
I see Bendare is a fan.
Yeah, the YouTube, I'll tell you, the AI technology that YouTube uses for tracking all their content ID is really pretty amazing. You think about how it works. And the way it kind of kettles everybody in a certain little community. It divides you out. You know, it gives you suggestions for other channels and stuff, and it kind of keeps you in a little whirlpool, you know, with all the talk shows and crap. But that's what that's the reason I started this channel, because I see so much stupidity. You know, people are stupid. There's been so many laws changed that they have to legislate for stupid people, because people don't have enough sense of their own.
Yeah,
And
Cricket.
so-
I would say that G is very creative in her work. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, she does a fine job with using the AI and what resources she has. That's why Telescope's crying so hard. He doesn't know how to do any of that shit.
I can only imagine
He doesn't
what her
know how to
employer
create.
would think about the things she's been doing, but you know.
Well, I think I don't know if I believe all that, because of the time it takes to do a lot of the editing and that AI stuff, it eats up pretty good part of the day.
You think somebody else is
Start
doing that
messing
for
with
her?
Either that, or she's got a pretty cushy job where she can just do that shit all day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's the internet. I don't believe this shit. You know,
It
maybe she
definitely
is,
takes
maybe
time.
she
There's
isn't.
no doubt about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time consuming, and you know, that's one of the reasons I got in this. Number one is so many stupid people. I just want to have fun teeing off on the dumbasses and showing stupid stuff and laughing about it. People
See,
need
I'm
to learn
too
how to
lazy
laugh
to
at
attack
themselves.
people. Yeah. I'm
And,
too lazy to attack people because it takes too much time to come up with all this stuff. And it's like, I just don't care enough about any of it.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're still a younger guy. You're still working. I'm retired.
Yeah.
So I got time. I got time to mess with the gene pool.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Newfie's here. Look at that. The most hated troll in the world.
She's not even a troll, man. That's the thing. It's like, Newfie's just Newfie. I wouldn't even put her in the troll category.
Oh, I think she's an excellent troll. She lines up the
Why?
roosters, baby.
What do you think makes her a troll?
Oh, just the way everybody gets aggravated at her.
Yeah, but I just think that's my point. I think that's just Newfie. I don't think she does it intentionally. I think that's just her. Like,
yeah, come on up, Noof. Hit the link. Come on up there. And
it's like calling Daisy a troll. You know what I mean? Nuts.
yeah.
Like,
that's what Troy's here. He's waiting for Daisy to come up and flop them boobs out. I know he
got a
is.
great rack. Give her that.
Come on,
You
Noof.
know, I don't think that was the L G thought it was, but you know.
Yeah, it's just one of the things that happened and morphed from there.
Newfie says, wrong, Wizzy. What, you think you are a troll? I'm actually supporting you in not being a troll, but okay.
Yeah, Daisy's not a Nuts fan. She's not a Nuts fan at all.
Hey, Ben Dare, honestly, I just came up here to hang out with Nuts because he sounded like he was just kind of like chilling out, doing his thing, and nobody else was up here doing, their thing. And so I came up here and, I guess you're the one who sat here and had to, cry for the last 20 minutes about all the way back to the convoy, Brandare.
Yeah, some people just got to have something to bitch about.
I know. It's the live streams.
Come at me, bro. Come on. Come on up here.
Well, Cricket Day, I would say...
Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I used to babysit Wizzy when he was a kid. And he was a little bastard then, and he's grown up quite a bit. And I'm real proud of him. He's done real good. If you'd have known him as a kid, you'd have wanted to beat his ass.
He'd play hide and go seek, and he'd go hide, and I'd lock him in the closet and not let him out until he realized that the game wasn't even being played.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
And then one day you came out of the closet and you were like, wow, look at that.
Yeah. Look at me now. How you like me now? Hey.
So my unicorn, we were in line at the gas station, and I saw this person in front of us getting gas, and she looked at me, I looked at her, and I said, yeah, it's Pat. You know who It's Pat is? From Saturday Night Live, Molly Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was Molly Shannon that did Pat.
Right.
She's like, I have no idea who that is. I'm like, okay. So I pulled up and I played It's Pat's Birthday from SNL. It was hysterical.
Yeah,
Because the
that's
person
something that will
very
get you
much
taken down.
looked like Pat.
Saturday Night Live stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely, sure. Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. Well, any transformative content, 15 seconds at a time, and it can't be the most prominent object on the screen. But anything can be transformative content. And there's people who have successfully done that with highly copywritten material, and have managed to, litigate themselves back from those hits. So
It's
there's
a
a lot of
shame
good
they
videos
haven't
on YouTube
found
that help you with that.
a better system for that copyrighted stuff. Because it's one thing to reuse copyrighted stuff in a video, but the minute you make it a live and play that same content live, then you're a dirty bastard. There's a division there, and it doesn't make sense to me, because on YouTube you could have 10,000 people pull up that same video link and watch it at the same time.
Right.
And it's fine,
Well,
but if you live stream it and
well, it's
20
fine
people are
because they're
watching
getting
it,
right?
yeah,
they're
getting the
getting the
dollars
views for it. Yeah,
I wish
all
they'd
about
figure
the
that
dollars.
out.
Right.
Figure out a way
That's why
to
that-
distribute the dollars. I'm all for that.
Right. Well, that's what they do with the music. Is it takes that ad revenue and gives it to them rather than the content creator.
It's okay. I'm not here to make any money. I don't have a cash app.
Well, no, I know.
I don't really care.
Right. But again, it comes down to certain content is a no fly.
Yeah.
So that's where that breaks down. It doesn't matter.
So I'll just keep on trucking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just asking me that. Yeah, Peter Burns. I'm 89. 89 years old. Or 89 and a half. I forget. So does old people do. We forget. I love it. Carl's got his own little place he can go to Troll Central now, and he can rant and rave all day long over there.
I would venture to say Jeff is older than you are.
Shit. Even if he wasn't, he would lie about it. Yeah, if I was we should show some Jeff. Jeff is too busy trying to steal Red's people from him over there. Jeff just goes where he can try to fit in. It doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
He burns one bridge and tries to find somebody else to latch on to.
Somebody referred to Red as the telenovela of YouTube. I thought that was actually kind of funny.
I'm not familiar with the telenovela.
But it's the Hispanic, it's the Mexican soap operas.
Oh, okay.
Super campy on
sure.
Telemundo was one of the big channels, which is actually I think owned by NBC.
Those usually got some hot looking chicks on them.
Oh God, that's part of it. Yeah, absolutely. Troy, have you ever watched the telenovela? I think you can even pick that up on like terrestrial television.
Do you know that General Hospital is the longest running soap opera in the United States? It started back in 1963.
Yep.
So people do love their drama.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when maybe your mom or an aunt or some older relative you might have or a neighbor. So gotta go. It's time to watch
the story.
My program. Gotta watch my story. If he had pinned at the top of the chat, but
yeah. That shoots at a little teeny tiny studio in Los Feliz, California. Same place they actually did Grey's Anatomy.
well, the poll said 65% say yes, 35% no. Say Carl is right about prickly pear. So what's that tell you?
Which hysterically means absolutely nothing.
Right.
It just goes to show you that people will follow the train no matter where it's going. At least 60% of them.
Yeah.
Do you believe that there's 1,000 train derailments every day?
1,000? Man, there's a lot of trails, a lot of miles of train track out there. I know there's a lot of companies that make a lot of money putting trains back on the track. So
sure.
I don't know
but
about 1,000 a
derailments
day.
every day. According to Pete Buttigieg, our transportation secretary, that's the number. And what constitutes a derailment? One wheel coming off?
I don't know. I would think. Let's see what's going on over. Let's go see what's going on over the troll chat here. Oh, they're still crying over there. Can you believe it?
Oh, I can't actually believe it. Let's see. Here, I'll read. Can I read some of the comments? Nuts.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Control Central. Let's see. There are 7 people watching. Carl's over there with his antediluvian prince.
He's royalty,
Al
you know.
Munson's there. Yeah. Let's see. Back a little bit. Carl says, "Salute tards." Carl says, "Guess how many newspapers have dropped Scott Adams?" Well, all of them did. Carl, I hope you're proud of yourself. That times out people saying evidence when asked for it. What evidence? Oh, Troy, this one's for you. Troy, as always, being a spineless loser. They all choose to live in ignorance, Carl says.
Oh.
Imagine having a live, timing us out, and still coming to look at what we say.
They don't get it. That's how stupid the fuckers are. They don't get it.
Carl
Carl
says, shout out to Gamma Secret King, Laura Loomer Tard. I thought the left wing evangelists were against using that sort of terminology and whatnot.
Oh, I love it. The fuckers are all beside themselves. Not everybody, Mal. If you include all of Carl's alts, that's 30, 40 people right there.
Carl gave Gra a shout out.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, Al. Tell Telescope to quit his goddamn
it's been going on for a long time.
And pissing and moaning. Here we go.
Yeah.
New guest coming in to the Honkatorium.
Oh, great.
Newfie.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hi, Newfie.
How you doing, Noof?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you guys doing?
I see you survived your big fat outlaw ass chewing.
Can you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, well, you know.
She
all
could
they
sit
got to
on
do
me
over there.
and probably fucking kill me, but
Ooh, I wouldn't want that.
no, neither would I. Those
Nuts. I
Wouldn't let
actually
that
think
big
Carl's more racist than Scott Adams.
I've never watched Scott Adams. So I don't know.
Or at least more offensive, I would venture to say.
So, Nuffy, what'd you do to piss them big fat bitches off over there?
Oh, just Brenda or somebody was. I'm not quite sure who it was yapping about me going up on there. So I went up there to defend myself, or not defend myself.
Defend your honor.
Whatever.
I got you.
Yeah. And then it just snowballed from there.
Where was this?
And Dixie's, the queen of
Over
them
Red
all.
Squirrel.
So
Well, yeah, Dixie.
Dixie's.
Once
Dixie's
she had
channel?
her tits chopped off, it made her pissed off. She's talking about Red Squirrel.
it was on Red Squirrel's channel.
Oh, Red Squirrel's live stream that she did yesterday. Or was there another one?
Let's
since
see.
No. Was it
Let's
Thursday?
see who we
maybe?
got here. We got another
Wednesday,
visitor.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Hello, Heather.
Hi,
What's
Heather.
up, Heather? Heather the mute.
Have you
Say
seen
something,
Red
Heather.
Squirrel Studios? Nuts.
No, Has
It's
he?
it's some lovely birds eating.
Heather, sounds like you're pissing on the floor. Quit it. You got a studio? Red
Yeah, it's
Squirrel
called Red.
Studios?
Well, I did a search for Red Squirrel on YouTube, and the first thing that
Yeah.
comes up is Red Squirrel Studios. There's 2.6 thousand people watching some birds eat nuts and fruit and whatnot.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw that once.
I didn't think he was allowed to run his studio. I figured the big fat Brenda's
No,
run his shit
this
over there.
isn't that red. No, it's a different.
Oh.
It's called Red Squirrel Studios, but it has nothing to do with him. It's actually
It's
about
got to do with
legit.
red squirrels.
yeah, real red squirrels.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know
In
what's a
4
really good one?
in 4K HDR.
You know, if anybody, you talked about eagles sitting in a nest and all that. An actual real good one I watch is Brooks River. Brooks River? Or Brooks Falls? Brooks River. It's in Alaska, and it's all the bears catching the salmon.
You
And
go
it's
watch that
amazing how
shit when you
this-
could be watching hummingbirds at Sable's house?
No, it's amazing.
What's the
Some of
matter
the
with you?
salmons just jump right into their mouths. And they have names. Like, I mean, I've seen it a couple times, and right now is like big because it's feeding time for them. So
Sable's got her hummingbirds trained to eat shit out of her mouth. She opens it
Yeah,
up
I
like a
don't
freaking walrus.
I don't
They
even go
hover
into
in there
Sable's
and
channel.
They hover in and pick between her shit out between her teeth. It's pretty cool.
Nuts. Please tell me you watched the little girl she dressed all in red and put the feeder in her mouth, the little stem, and she's got like a red hat on and a red thing on her face. And literally, the hummingbirds are coming up to her mouth and eating out of the thing, and they're like right in her eyes. It's hysterical. Like,
That's just a regular video?
yeah, I forget it was a viral video going around that, and I go, okay, we had a hummingbird that got trapped in the garage one day, and like that damn thing wouldn't get out. It always wanted to go up. It's like the door is right there, so we were doing a little Google search trying to figure out how to get how to entice it out of the garage. Well, the problem is the garage has all this stuff that's red in it, and that's kind of what it was attracted to. But apparently you put a red rag on a broomstick and lead it out of the garage that way.
And is that what you did?
No, I learned that trick at work the other day because we had one at work that one of the ladies said that's how she got the hummingbird out. But no, we tried a whole bunch of other things, but nothing worked, and it finally just figured out how to get out, I guess.
Let's see. I think I might have a little Sable video here. You'll get a kick out of this.
I could totally see Sable doing that.
Let's see. It should be up here in just a minute. This might be the one you were talking about. Here we go. Is that the same one? Gal
Which
with the
one?
hummingbirds. The little hummingbird, the gal was little girl on the porch. The helmet on. Let's see. I don't know. There's no shortage of wacky videos to be found on YouTube. Charlie, have you ever...
Carl
gotten
says
to
I need
piss
to
on-
stop insulting you.
Carl, poor Carl. He's such a sensitive, kind soul.
Yeah. He's got Al over there backing him up, so...
Yeah.
I want to be there the day that they sort of come to the realization that the things that they've been told are just not accurate.
Right. Meanwhile, they need to be passing out crying towels over there at
They
Charles
do,
Central.
because every time Al's confronted with, okay, fine, give me an example of something I lie about, he can never come up with anything. He can't come up with, I lie all the time, nuts. They should be able to call me out on at least one of those lies. And they
I would
can't.
think so.
It's every time they're challenged with it. And I've never been afraid to, have the conversations and answer the tough questions. People don't want answers. They don't want to hear, something outside of their beliefs, which is really kind of just jacked up.
Yeah, it's all blow and no go, baby.
He didn't say anything racist, Carl. That's the problem, is you didn't listen to the context of what was being said and what was being talked about. And your sense of what's racist is got a bar so low that if you talk about any group of people that you feel are protected, even when mentioning the truth, you call it racist.
Yeah, that seems to be a very common reaction
I'm
in the argument.
screenshotting this.
When the
You
common
got to look at the
reaction,
chat over there. It's hysterical. Carl is going fucking batshit crazy. He can't type fast enough. He's so angry. His typing is just, I can imagine his keyboard just like, I wish I could type that fast. But
poor Carl.
Carl, I'm going to open up a beer for you. Can't make me feel any worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's not even know that I call it a beer.
beer.
It's a natural light. No, it's a natural light. It's not really a beer. It's flavored water.
Yeah.
But I love to see Carl lose his shit, especially when he's having to use an alt over there, which is really funny. Or maybe that's the only account where it's not blocked. His original name. Hey, Carl, tell us, what is the Andaluvian Prince? Or should I just Google that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Carl, that's because you'll never come on panel because you're too afraid. You're chicken shit is what I think the term is. You've never ever once gone on panel. You just love to be the little princess of chat. I'd almost think that you have like one of these machines that has all this nonsense pre-programmed in, and you're just tapping one button and you're shelling out a response. Who was the scientist in the wheelchair that didn't have speech, and what's his name? I should know this. I can't pull it up right now. I hate that. Right?
Right.
And he used the computer to speak. Yeah, the physicist. He used the computer to speak. I wonder if that's what Carl's got. And that's why he can't actually come on panel. Because maybe that's not exactly what it is he's not capable of coming on panel. He can only chat. But he hasn't said that. Like, he hasn't said, hey, look, I'd love to come on panel and chat. I'm not capable. He just
attacks and goes for other shit, tries to deflect.
I don't know about you, Carl, but I watch Scott Adams every day on YouTube. So I'm not sure what you're blabbering about.
Come on up, Al. Come on up. Set the record straight. Apparently you've been misunderstood.
Come talk for Carl. Come talk for Carl. Be Carl's voice, will you, Al? I'll take it easy on you today. I know I'm feeling frisky and all, but I'll take it easy on you. Little Sunday fun day, as Jeffwie would say.
Stephen Hawking. That's it.
Thank you very much to the chat, I'm sure, for that.
Mechanic Eric.
Did you ever watch that movie about his life?
Constrict your freedom of speech, you little bitch. Mechanic Eric threatened me in Soup Mama.
Why?
Telling
what
me to cool it. I don't know. Had a wrench in his hand. He's made him a tough guy.
Al, with the broad generalization, says all you need to do is play the original panel. Proves Wizzy is a liar.
Christy V, you like the nuts slapping on your chin, baby girl. Al, go get your little brother Carl. Come drag his ass up and hit the link. Both of you little fuckers. Come on, you gotta either that or go back and just cry at the Troll Central. Come on. Or you might want to go with Telescope because he's too much of a pussy to come on the panel. What's up with that? Mr. Attention Whore Telescope doesn't want to go on a panel? Oh, okay. Come on, Telescope. Come on up there in the panel and be a little bitch. Betty, now you're talking. Betty, tell it, sugar. Yeah, telescope. Nobody needs your little fucking
Hi, Betty White.
stringy haired, pasty skin, little alcoholic bullshit. Fuck off. I need you like I need a dose of the clap. What's with these guys? Have you ever noticed this, Wizzy, these professional college fuckers?
Yeah.
You ever notice how they act?
I'm starting to notice
It's-
a trend. Nuts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a fact.
Yeah.
That's the way they acted. It sucks all the critical thinking out of their fucking head.
Right. Well, I'm always.
You know what'd be
surprised
fun?
that
You know what'd be
somebody
fun? Trying to watch
Yeah.
Telescope start a fucking lawnmower. There's just some content right there.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he's looking for a bathroom fixture. I don't know that he would actually know how to install it.
Oh, no. Fuck no. He wouldn't have the fucking faintest idea where to start.
We can't all be entitled the way we are, Nuts, to think that, you know, everyone has different skills, Nuts, right? Like,
Right. Well, if you're lucky, some people would have skills. There are those that think they have skills that don't actually have any. And that would be a guy
Right.
like Telescope.
yeah.
He's got
Well, he thinks he's
jaw
smarter
jacking.
than everybody else,
Well, of course.
right? And
He's got
got
a
that
piece of
entitlement
paper
of a
that
degree that says you're wrong because I'm smarter than you, and I don't ever
Yeah.
see that as being a win. Like, that doesn't prove anything. There's a lot of smart people
No.
that get it wrong all the time. In fact, the smarter people are, the easier they are to be fooled, is what I've sort of been noticing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, just that,
Hey.
that
hey, Nuts,
sheepskin, buddy.
ask
That
me-
makes you
ask me
better
if
than
I'm a
anybody.
confidential informant.
Are you a confidential informant?
Not that I'm
WizzyWig
aware
TV?
of.
Oh, okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell me if you were a confidential informant.
That is
Confidential.
true. No, you're absolutely. Well, would I?
You wouldn't be a very good confidential informant if you were telling everybody you were a confidential informant,
Right.
because it'd be confidential. You just blew your whole gig.
I am a confidential informant.
You know, Carl is too.
Wait.
Carl's a secret agent. He's a world agent, you know. He works
Is he
for,
like
he's like the man
003?
from Uncle. The man from Uncle.
Man from Uncle.
Or the man from Annie M.
No, he's more of a Get Smart. What Agent
99.
99? Yeah.
99 and a half won't do.
No, right. Exactly. Oh, those were the best
no,
shows
Carl's
growing up.
I don't know. He's got that same those little jabber lines he's got that he's created all this fucking copy and paste bullshit that this gobbledygook psychobabble crap. And he makes no sense. He's not amusing. I don't find him amusing. I get amused when he cries like a pussy. That is amazing.
Uh-huh.
I guess Al's not going to come up. Come on, Al. Come on up
Why?
there, Al.
He said that's the only reason he hangs out over here is because he knew one day I would come in. He's clairvoyant. I don't know if you knew that. I think Al has one of those like off the highway palm reading houses with the big purple hand in the window.
Motherfucker, get out here and watch some goddamn hands.
I know, right? Yeah. See, Carl, I can be funny.
Wash them. You bringing them dirty ass hands in here to the palm reader. What the fuck's the matter with you? Can't read that dirty ass fucking hand.
Apparently JFK is alive. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Aware of what? Say that again.
JFK is making an appearance in YouTube. YouTube Streets.
Oh.
See, I knew he wasn't dead.
Good.
He was shot by the driver.
Good.
I don't know if you know that, but
good shot to the head.
Yeah, well,
apparently
the
he
driver
couldn't take a shot to the head.
Yeah, the driver with his left hand reached over his right shoulder and shot JFK in the head, and that's the shot that killed him, not the imbecile in the window.
Oh boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Oh, I love that from Troy. Troy's getting really deep that one. I think that triggered Carl over in the other chat.
You dirty communist. God damn.
Because Troy nailed it on the head, like the craftsman that he is.
Who's that there?
Oh, Eddie, did your seats lose it again?
Uh-oh. Double agent over in the Troll Central. Double agent over there. That's right. It's a big conspiracy theory.
What was Mr. Bean? Wasn't he an agent too?
Mr. B?
Mr. Bean, the British comedy.
Oh, yeah.
He was like a Get Smart, wasn't he? Or was that just Inspector Clouseau?
That might have been Clouseau. Does your dog bite?
It's not my dog.
Yeah, that's a classic.
This is not my dog.
Not my dog.
Sorry, I gave the punchline. I didn't know how far you were going. It just came out so quickly.
Oh, Al. He's been lying all this time.
How you doing?
Wiz, you've been lying this whole time. Jeez.
I know. I lie like a motherfucker.
Everything has been such a lie.
The only two people that think I'm this huge liar are Carl and Al.
He's on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts their heart.
Yeah, it does.
That's nice.
It
I
does.
Like Pepper Ray.
It does.
Well, every Sunday we started off with some cartoons, and we gotta get down to the serious meat of the matter, and that's bashing Wizzy. They enjoy it.
Yeah.
They enjoy it. And,
Well, Carl, it should be real easy if I'm a liar to prove it. But you've had how many years now, and you still haven't come up with anything. Not one example, Carl.
You'd think they'd have at least one by now. Mm-hmm. If there was any out there. You'd think they'd have it.
Carl likes to play word games.
Maybe Carl just hasn't been able to join Starlink yet, and they won't let him in and be hip to all their
Carl,
secrets.
you should be able to post. You should be able to. Oh, see, yeah. Carl takes the word of Vishal, the trans activist in L.A. So it kind of shows exactly where his beliefs lie. Hey, Carl, did you ever see me tear the shit out of Vishal on live stream with the other journalists who were acting like protesters? That was one of my favorite. They hated that so much. They were called out by the police. They were called out by me. And they crossed the line between journalists and activists. And that's why Vishal hates me so much. Because I made him look like a fool. I'm sure you haven't seen that one. It's a classic. Hey, Nuts, thank you very much for allowing me to do this.
Oh, you're welcome anytime. I let anybody come up here on the panel except Carl. Well, no, I'd let Carl come up here. I know he won't.
You practically begged Carl to come up here.
Oh, yeah. Telescope. Telescope's too big of a pussy. He would rather go talk shit somewhere else because he's a little fucking Weasley coward. That's just the way he rolls. He's not a big shot on Damnation Drive. He doesn't get to sing his pussy song. And did I tell you that Damnation Drive kicked him out? But he's not upset about it. And he's not upset that G's not there to hold his little fucking hand for him. It's so sad. It's almost
Troy's
sad
made an
as,
appearance over in the Free Speech Lounge.
it's almost as sad as the Mel and Red breakup. I'm so broken up about that. I don't know what to do.
I don't know how you can keep it all straight. I honestly, I can't tell. Like, I don't know why Mel was trying to help Red Mama. I like keep her man, which was the funniest damn thing I've seen in months. Like, none of that makes any sense to me.
Well, it's a trailer court mentality. The Project Trailer Court mentality is alive and well, and that's what that whole channel is about. Everybody in that chat, I bet half the motherfuckers live in a goddamn 12x60 trailer.
Do they look at Red or Paul as like some celebrity or something? Is that what it is?
Oh, he's like the hillbilly Teflon Don. He can act a fool, do any kind of stupid shit, beat his wife, beat his meat, doesn't matter. All Red. That's
Kill
just
his
Red
dog?
being Red. Yeah,
Like,
that's fine.
I honestly thought that the thing with the dog was going to be the end all be all for it.
Oh, the dog had it coming.
I thought even
God
the
damn it.
diehards would have gone, oh fuck no.
Oh no, it was the dog's fault, not Red's.
Of course it was. It's everybody's fault but Red's.
Listen,
Yeah,
how dare you
believe-
badmouth our red squirrel, because we're going to give him the fucking money. I don't care what you fucking think. We're going to buy his pizzas. We're going to buy his smoky sticks. And we're going to support him till we die because we're dumb fucking pirates.
They take
That's the way that
delusion to a
works.
whole new level. Like, it's
yeah.
interstellar delusion.
Yeah. So it's fun. That's just
Wow.
the hillbillies. And the funny part is everybody else is sucking off the wagon over there. Angie, she's scrounging, trying to do anything she can do for fucking any kind of content. Fucking bingo games, washing her fucking clothes, anything that people watch. She's so desperate. She got to have Red post on his community page for her shit. She's just pitiful, man.
Well, yeah.
She's full on grift mode. Monkey see, monkey do. Did you know, Wes, you might not know this, I think most people in the chat probably don't know either, that Al has a special key set up on his keyboard. When he's finished done typing his little ranting sentence, he hits that button and it adds the LOL at the end. So he didn't have to type it.
Oh, yeah. It's I have one of those too. It's called a Stream Deck. I highly recommend them. It's a great tool.
Hit that little button.
And
LOL.
And actually, you can use your regular keyboard and program that stuff in. It's great fun. You can even get little sound effects. You know, you do all kinds of fun stuff. Just depends on how crazy you want to get.
Yeah, I have to work it out. I'll do that one of these days. One of these days when I get around, when I'm not busy looking for stupid shit.
Yeah. What? You want to go for a walk?
Filter through a lot. Stupid shit like this.
Hello. I'm at the ER. I was right. I had a urinary tract infection. Bye.
Yeah, you gotta go. Gotta make that video. Tell everybody you got a UTI. Jesus.
This way.
Oh, please, Hammer, don't hurt him. What shame, Al? What shame are you talking about, Al? Explain what you mean by the shame. What is the shame, Al?
I don't know. He might
What'd
be.
you say it's
He might
called?
be talking
Stream
about
Deck?
Carl. Yeah,
Stream Deck?
Stream Decks. And you can even
Stream
put
Deck,
little like
Troy.
graphical interface buttons so that you know what they are. Stream Deck. Yeah. It's just a clear panel that you can program to do all kinds of wonderful things. It'll turn on all kinds of stuff. Add LOL to the end.
Showbiz, Al. It's all
does
showbiz,
wonderful
brother.
things. Yeah.
Someday you'll get it.
Yeah.
It's all showbiz,
He
Alphonse.
just doesn't like to admit it.
Another gotcha falls through the cracks. God damn it. You big meanie heads. You big meanie heads. Well, Newfie had to go cook supper. I hope she's not having Dixie and Fat Brenda over. Fuck, she'll be cooking for a week. Feed them hogs. Right now, I gotta.
Yeah, she didn't really hang out long, did she?
No, she. I don't know. I think she was having some Brenda flashbacks or something. I think she had a little PTSD. Sexy Grammy. Sherry Beeman, she lies like hell. She's lies. She swears to be damned she didn't subscribe to my channel. Oh, okay. Whatever you say,
Hey,
Sherry.
Telescope, you should get a pair of Apple earbuds. Spend the money. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like it, Al. Oh, Al, you scared poor Wizzy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's okay, Al. It's all right, honey. We still love you. It's okay. It's all right, Al. Poor little feller. Poor little feller. Just think, though, you could go over to Telescopes and try to bump his fucking ratings up. Think of how cool that'll make you feel. Yeah. Think of how cool. No, Lizzie didn't let me down. I didn't think he was even going to show up today, Al. It's just, it's like what do you call that? Potluck. It's like a potluck dinner. Whatever happens, happens. I got to get... What the hell happened to my cartoons, goddammit? That has to feel better.
What's that?
I figured you'd grab a beer and take a leak.
Well, I took Tucker for a walk, and I took my phone out into the driveway, and it gets right on the edge of the Wi-Fi, apparently. But it's amazing how far you can walk with Apple earbuds in and still stay connected to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was it, but it was the connection to the network. It's just getting caught up. How did I let you down, Al? Never want to let you down, Al. I would be devastated if I ever disappointed Al. It means so much to me, knowing that oh, Al, one of my lovely fans made that for me. I think it's actually quite great, Al. I'm sorry you don't find the artwork to be to your standard. I will change it as quickly as I can for you, Al. Al, wants to come out with this. It'll be fun. I know you got nothing else going on.
He's afraid the Telescope would shame him mercifully. He doesn't want to. Why? He doesn't want to be shamed. It's the same way, Troy. It's a stigma thing. It's a stigma thing. It's a shame. They'd have to do the walk of shame. You were on Nuts and Crackers panel. You know, that kind of shit.
Hey, Nuts.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Nuts, will you unblock? Well, actually, Carl should. Did you time him out or block him on his Carl account?
I think I just hit him. I mean, he's got plenty of alts. He can come back in. God damn, ain't nothing stopping him. It's never stopped him before.
Let him come back in. He wants to be a human being and ask real questions. Can we play with Al or Carl for a little bit?
Carl plays with himself enough for both of us.
Carl, you can stop keeping count. You want the attention. You're going to get the attention, which involves saying your name. So we'll say Carl, Carl, Carl over and over again, and you just keep counting. It's not that funny. What's funny, Nuts, is Carl's over there, 67. Typing in the number of every time you say Carl, 68, 69, right. Carl, 70. And like I find this really interesting. Like, Carl comes in seeking attention. Carl gets the attention he seeks, and then I guess thinks that I don't understand. I don't understand that mentality. Do you, Nuts? Like, seriously,
I don't.
Do you,
no.
Do you? Like, you want attention, you get the attention, but then you're trying to make fun of us for giving you the attention which you seeked in the first place. Then call everyone a liar who disagrees with you. because you're a weak little soy boy from California, probably, who hangs out with all those other soy losers with a speech impediment, who can't be man enough to get up on a panel and defend his beliefs to people that he disagrees with and seeks attention from because he wants to shut you down. He wants to cancel you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that makes no sense, nuts.
No, it doesn't. And then the reason why is if you've spent any time around a really hardcore narcissist, you'll understand that that's what Carl is. Carl wants to call the shots. He wants to shit on his terms, not your terms, on his terms. So.
And that's the problem for me, is Carl's never confronted by anyone. And he also, from what he has said in this other chat, believes everything that he's been told by these other people who think like him, that they reasonably do not look at the truth at all, create a narrative, push that narrative through the media and other quote-unquote journalists. And Carl believes everything he's told. He doesn't actually look for himself. And it's really like, I don't think Carl's a bad person. From what I've heard about Carl, he's not a bad guy. He just clearly has these beliefs that he's so adamant about. He's unable to recognize any truth whatsoever, nor legitimately able to have a conversation and debate an idea that he feels is wrong.
Well, he's not blocked.
And these ideas all stem from the same places.
He's not blocked. He'll come in here and start spewing his shit in a minute. He can't help himself.
And JFK, I'm not raging. You know I'm not raging, but you want to say that I'm raging because you think it's funny, and that's the chat thing. But you're just as bad as Carl. Your little echo chamber over there, you've got Charlie Cheswick, the only three of you in there, and you all have the same obsessive beliefs.
Don't make no sense.
But you haven't said a word, Carl. You're not going to get timed out, Carl. Come ask your tough questions that you want to ask. I'm talking to you through a whole nother chat, but it's like, you can't. You want to cry, but then you're given the opportunity and the platform. Go for it. Bring something of value to the conversation, Carl. You never have and you never will. JFK, you'd be so fucked if Carl was 2024. You think we're up a shit creek right now? Wait until Carl takes over. It'll be vomit, shit, puke, everything, you name it, all rolled into one. Troy's over there running the race pretty solid, gotta say. I will give the channel creator a little pat on the back here, because it does say free speech, and it's got the world with the little red whatever going around it. And I've not been timed out or blocked, and neither has Troy or anybody else. So that's kind of cool.
Why does that channel even need a mod then? Like Al Munson?
I don't think it has a mod, does it? I haven't seen
Munson's
anybody
got a
come
wrench
up with a
over there.
wrench.
Unless,
Who does?
Unless he took it away from himself. I think that's Al Munson's channel.
Oh, you think this is Al Munson's channel? Oh, let's see here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, Al Munson does have a wrench. Maybe it is. It probably is Al Munson's channel. You're absolutely right. Yeah, he's the only one with a wrench. Al Munson, are you going to time me out over here?
Betty, you making sense out of all this? I hope you're keeping notes or making us a nice cold drink A little snack, baby girl. Yeah. Here they get crazy ass Canadian crybaby Brett. Now, what they gonna do? They gotta pick on poor little nuts and crackers. Look at Al. Started his
See,
own
this
channel.
is how delusional Carl
Pepper.
is. No, this is great. Carl says, imagine making your whole stream about another channel's chat. LOL. So the live air is the whole stream. You've been streaming for a lot longer. It's not certainly the whole stream. But ever since you carried your ass out of here, or pardon me, your ass was shoveled out of here in the chat, and you couldn't take the heat any longer, and you came over here, and you started mouthing off, of course, you got the attention you wanted. So it's not a whole stream about you in this other chat, but it has become a part of it, Carl. You're absolutely right.
Ah, little tequila. Betty getting serious with the booze. You gonna do some shooters, or are you gonna make a little margarita? I like a good Cadillac margarita when I go to the Mexican joint. Woo! Those little suckers set me free. A big old burrito. The carne asada burrito. Hell yes. And a big margarita where I can barely slap my ass with both hands when I'm done. One of those great big huge goblets. Ooh. Yeah. That reminds me, I haven't been to Mexican. I gotta go one of these days. I'm overdue. Overdue.
For some Mexican food?
Yes. Haven't been to the Mexican restaurant for a while.
Yeah. We have a bunch of taco shops here that we had a new one. I don't know how long they've been open. We just went today. That surprised the heck out of me. That was really good. I didn't expect to find such good Mexican food outside of LA, but I actually think it might be better.
Well, you know, I was out in Colorado years ago, and I was surprised. Of course, it was the first time I'd ever been to Colorado, but I never thought of that as being a place where they had great Mexican food. Man, oh man, there was tons of places down, especially got down, what's the hell name of that park out there? Anyway, there was some really cool Mexican joints, had some awesome food. Because my favorite thing is those carne asada burritos or carnitas.
Yeah.
My two favorite things to get at a Mexican joint.
Yeah, good carnitas is hard to find.
That is. There was a place close to my house that it closed up, unfortunately. But I've eaten carnitas at restaurants all over many different states, and no other place ever made them like this place did. And I wish I knew how they did it.
Do you know how to make carnitas?
I know you got to take like a pork roast and cut it up into bite-sized chunks, but a lot of them just take a regular pork roast.
Chunks a little bigger than your fist.
Right.
And then it's a big copper
different
kettle
places,
that they use.
They cook them different ways in different places, just like a hamburger.
Well, traditional carnitas, though, is done in a big copper kettle full of lard, and then it's got to be hot so that it singes and sears the meat on the outside. Because, kind of bad carnitas will have oil stuck into it because it wasn't hot enough and it doesn't create a good crust on the outside. So you need good crispy bits on the outside, and kind of like a turkey, a deep fried turkey would be. But
yeah, this place had good bite-sized pieces. They weren't the bigger chunks. They were bite-sized, but they were
break
dark.
It down. Yeah, they break
and
it
I
down.
think they might have used Coca-Cola in the lard, I think,
to
get them that way.
Before. Yeah.
Man, they were as tender and delicious. Man.
Yeah. I've heard you can
Beautiful.
also marinate in cocoa, and it tenderizes the meat.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go
But
do
I've been on
that.
a burrito kick. Have you had burrito yet?
Is that the lamb?
No,
Or is
it's a combination of beef, um, all stewed together in like almost like a pot roast. It's I would compare it to Mexican pot roast, but then
Mhm.
like they'll use the meat and they'll tear it apart and they'll make tacos or
Oh, okay.
quesadillas, and then you dip it in the burrito soup, which is the
Yeah.
broth, and um,
Kind of like a
that's
Mexican
like what
Italian
you
beef.
yeah.
Sounds like something you'd cook in a instant pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I buy that shaved sirloin at the grocery store and cook that in the instant pot and make sandwiches out of it. That's some good stuff. Nice and easy.
That's what they call here. It's not steamer meat. It's there's another name for it. Something beef. No, I can't think of what it's called. I wasn't that impressed with it, nor the steamer, which is basically like a
Yeah, I'd stay away from the
tasteless,
Cleveland steamer if I was you.
well, yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a whole nother thing right there.
Bad steamer.
I won't even go to Cleveland. In fact, just because of that, I drive right around.
Do not pass go.
I'd rather go through. I'd rather go through Youngstown. Yeah.
Troy, we don't have any of that good Cajun food up this way.
Troy's gloating again.
We eat the weird shit. What the hell? They eating pork cracklings and mud bugs and okay, sure. There's nothing weird about it. Sucking a head on a mud bug. Are you kidding? That is the best part, though. You got to suck them heads on if you're going to do crawfish. You got to do it. Or crawdads. That's where all the spices end up going.
I see J31C joined us. They weren't getting what they were looking for over in that other live stream.
J31C. Sounds like a form number. A government form number.
Yeah. Actually, do a Google search for J31C and see what you get. It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
You can tell a lot about a person by their by the name they choose.
J31. That's pretty new. It's a pretty new one.
It's kind of like we got that loser football player that got one damn touchdown. Based his whole career around that. Even a broken clock is right once a day.
Absolutely. I learned that a long time ago from my dad.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's right twice a day, isn't it? As long as it doesn't.
It's what?
As long as it's not a 24-hour clock.
Yeah, as long as it's not a digital clock.
Mm-hmm.
Broken digital clock, you're just fucked. It's not ever right at all.
No.
What the hell?
Thank you, Tyson.
Bologna.
I appreciate the verification on that. Christy B says Al is short for Carl.
Could be. Wouldn't surprise me.
Anything's possible. Except for, I know for a fact that Carl is Carl, and I don't want to share the details because that's Carl's thing. Carl and Al are two separate people, Christy B. I promise you they are two different people.
Yeah, Al is short. Betty says he's about 5 feet tall, 5'2". What do you think, Betty? Are you talking about?
that wouldn't surprise me at all. I found that
Yeah,
most
no.
trolls are like they find an outlet. Nuts. Now, like you and I have met, Nuts,
Yeah.
and there's context there for me. So
Sure.
I can picture you as I'm talking to you, right?
Right.
And I've had these sort of ideas of what certain trolls, certain people, certain accounts on the YouTube streets would be like when you saw them. And then you see them pop on a panel and you go, are you fucking serious? That's who's been trolling me? And I kind of man, it's the common thread that I see in most of these people is that they have no room to talk. And it's like you finally had an opportunity to do the thing that maybe people have done to them for all these years, and I just find it sad. It's
well, there's something. Here's what it gets me. Of course, growing up when I did, you didn't hear about all this bullying crap. Were there bullies? Yes, there were bullies.
Yeah.
But you were taught how to deal with a bully. That's the difference. Right. And
I think karma comes around for most bullies. And I use G. Abbott as an example of that. Because it's the most recent example. Eventually, shit comes around and they find themselves in the same hole that they tried to put everyone else into.
Mm-hmm.
But usually it hurts a lot worse because they actually did the things that they claimed others were doing.
Yeah, I remember I was probably in about the second grade, and my dad had a store, like a variety store, before 7-Elevens and all that shit ever came around. He had the corner variety stores. And there was a park across the street. And so I was over there, and some kid from school, he was a couple years older than me, he was a bully. He come over, started shoving on me and stuff. And so being a little kid, I go over and tell my dad, he keeps pushing me. He says, you know what? He says, you go over there and you tell him to leave you alone. And if he doesn't leave you alone, I want you to punch him right in the nose.
Mm-hmm.
He says, not going over there. So I had listened to my dad. When I said, you need to leave me alone. And he shoved me, and I punched him right in the nose. And he started crying, and he left. And I went back, and my dad had this big smile on his face. And he gave me 50 cents. He goes, see, that's the way you handle a bully. You don't have to put up with their bullshit. He started it. He said, I don't want you ever starting anything with somebody. But if somebody else starts it, you finish it. There you go. I just lived with me for a long time, as a kid. So what? Bring a bully on. It doesn't bother me. I was a little fat little kid. And so I heard all the insults. So it doesn't bother me. And some people just don't know how to handle criticism or to be made fun of. I mean, hell, even at work it was all fun. You start jacking around with each other and playing the dozens and all that stuff. Some people get it, some people don't. So I'm of the opinion, if you get it, fine. We'll play along. If you don't get it, I'm still playing. There you go. So bullies don't bother me. Bullies don't bother me. Carls don't bother me. Out of sight, out of mind for Carl clowns. That's the best way to handle them.
Subsonic, you got that right. And that's what I'm trying to understand, what Al is compensating for, what Carl is compensating for. Well, I kind of know what Carl's compensating for. But Al, I don't know as well. But like I said in my comment, eventually he'll get it. Eventually he'll learn, and it'll hit him like a ton of bricks. But they all end up learning the lesson at some point. The same thing we've been trying to tell them for a while. But they know exactly what they're doing.
How sad is your life, Wizzy, when you have to count the number of times that somebody mentions your name?
I know, right? If I had $1 for every
that?
Telescope mentioned my name, I'd have at least $1,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easily. Yeah.
I just sit and
that's
laugh.
amazing.
It's nuts. I just sit and laugh. It's so funny. Like, I just. Al Munson, that's not why I stopped live streaming. And if you paid any attention, you'd know exactly why, because I've said and I've told you. But that's the problem. You want to believe. I know, Al. But just like G, you'll figure it out. That's funny, nuts.
Yeah, that's what he does. He needs one. He needs one. Poor little depraved young man, old man. Well, I would. How old do you think that clown is?
No, I can't say. He's young.
Younger than 40, you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, he's young. He's young. That's why his beliefs that's why his beliefs are what they are.
Clearly a product of the new public education system. Well, I think I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I gotta.
Hang on. We're gonna test something out. If you got a couple minutes, we're gonna test something out real quick.
Okay, sure.
Watch this. How many viewers you got right now?
It's showing 71.
All right. Let's see if you get a
StreamYard?
little boost. Let's see if you get a little boost here.
Oh, we're gonna add Sable to the channel?
Mm-mm. No. Let's just see.
Okay.
Let's just see. I have
Al, is that your waist size?
4.8 inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Christy B, there's lots of things I'd love to share and show, but no, I'm working very full time these days. I just said you should learn from G's mistake. She believed in her anonymity until she fucked that up. So I photographed my first gay wedding.
Yeah. And
that's it. Just like
Did you catch the bouquet or?
No, I was the photographer. I don't catch bouquets.
Oh,
I did get a great shot of one of the, well, I guess the bride, technically, throwing, because only one of the girls threw the bouquet, but she wore the gown, so I would call her the bride at that point. But I did get a great photograph of her throwing it. Charlie Cheswick loves the tractor pulls. I love the tractor pulls too, Charlie.
Al enjoys the penis pulls.
I bet he does. Oh. Good for you, Al. Good for you.
He's got an
You could
amazing
do what G
physique.
did and show some fake pictures of an ass, claiming it's you. Nobody know the difference, Al.
Let's see. First,
until that one day where
I
you
think
say when you say or accidentally hit the wrong button, and all of a sudden, everybody knows who Al Munson is.
What's the hell that thing start up? What do you think of that? Damn it, I lost. Christy V wants to know where the penis pull channel is.
I'm pretty sure it's over on OnlyFans.
Yeah, probably.
That's the only place
you can go to
have that
Carl's
type of
channel.
content.
You want to see some serious penis pulling? Go watch some of Carl's stuff. That's about.
Don't promote
How
a
many is
channel.
that, Carl? Go ahead and how many we add to the total? I know you're keeping track. Dang it. I hate that when I had something on my mind and it just vanished. I think it was a thought collision and it all turned into dust.
Yeah.
And I can't remember either one of them.
Well, what I was telling you was I actually need to go edit photos, but no, I was just looking to see if anybody's paying
Well, you had me
attention.
scared there.
but
You're just
it
going to
doesn't-
increase the numbers. I didn't know if you were going to pass out the link at the gay wedding or something. I was going to get bombarded
No.
with gay hate mail.
No, I just somebody reached out to me in Discord, and I just I said I was over here, so I thought we'd see. It was.
Let's see if this is
The
live or
Discord's
is it
been
memories.
kind of quiet lately, so.
Troy, is that you?
I couldn't help myself. I had to at least jump up and say hi. Just, thank
Hey,
you.
Troy.
It's a good rainy
Troy,
day. It's
oh.
raining by me all day. A good break. Have a little, maybe a nut stream today.
A nut stream.
I like you finally put some artwork up there.
Yeah, I've been playing around. I need some ideas, though. Shit.
You're just Troy, man. I think it's actually appropriate.
Yeah, well, we got to fancy it up a little bit, but my fancy ain't too fancy lately, I guess. But
Yeah.
Troy Frantic's
Did
calling
it
you
finally
the.
cool down for you?
well, it did. It was hot earlier, but it'd been storming here, boy. Look, I'm talking about some bad.
Yeah, you got the worst of
Got
the
some more
hurricane,
coming
didn't you?
too, but
Yeah.
no, it didn't come by me.
Oh,
This is
I thought
coming
maybe
out
that's what you were
the
getting.
west.
Oh.
No, I just typical summertime shit. I think I ain't even looked at the forecast or nothing like that. It was I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today. Shit. But next thing you know, I heard thunder, and I looked. The boiler had to start putting stuff up. We had some pretty good one. But this been fun. Jesus, I've been laughing my ass off at some of this shit. Just the two chats going back and forth all this time, like I put in there. I mean, people gonna call out this, that, and the other. But just jumping back and forth, seeing the other side, the other chats or whatever, steady, like like a peanut gallery, But nobody willing to even come up in here now. They talking about the nuts keeps banning everybody. Man, you need to let them up in here, shit.
Just Carl. He's back if he wants to come in here, but he
Yeah, well, I
won't.
mean, he can't. Well, he's playing that right because he got so many
Sure.
alts he could jump up in it right. But it's
Well,
good for.
It messes with
there
his narrative.
there was a solid 5 people in there, Troy, until you and I got there and added a couple more numbers to it.
Yeah, I
But
like to pop in
I
there
don't know that I've ever seen them in double digits.
every once in a while, I think. But yeah.
Troll Central isn't very populated.
Now he's been
Yeah,
having that
that's why.
channel for a while. Used to play some. I used to play some music in there every now and then. It was pretty good, but
Yeah.
he's been running that 24-hour stream for quite a while now. So it's fun to jump in there, mix it up a little bit, shit.
Yeah. Didn't DOA try something like that
Yeah, the
with his
lounge. I
Streamer
wonder.
Wars channel?
Yeah, Streamer Wars Lounge. It didn't go. It didn't
Yeah.
last too long though.
No, I couldn't figure out if it got shut down by YouTube or. I know
Yeah, I
there's
don't know.
another version up, but.
I don't know. I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
I
Me
unsubscribed
personally,
about.
I like content. I need to watch something or hear something. This just chat thing seems like an AOL, like
Yeah, you
chat room
can't.
to me.
It's just to kind of pop in, pop out, But yeah, it's not really content.
Yeah.
That's
It's
kind
cool
of
though.
what
If ain't
I always
nothing.
thought about it. Some of these channels, I mean, that's exactly all they have is panels
Yeah.
and people coming up on them.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I started this stupid channel is because I just got tired of all the talking heads. Fuck all the talking heads. Who the hell are they?
Right.
I mean, everybody's got their own little thing. I mean, I don't know.
Everybody got
What's
their
some
own
of my
opinions
stupid
and
shit?
their own little niche. It all adds to it.
Yeah, but nuts. Every once in a while, there's a panel with an actual decent conversation.
Yeah.
Once in a while. Most of the time, it's
Man,
nonsense. But
which channel are you referring to?
just as a general statement on panels.
No, there is sometimes shit.
I thought maybe you had one that stuck out and impressed you as, hey, that was a pretty damn good panel.
It's been a long time since that happened, but yeah, no, it's.
And
I couldn't
I'm
name one
probably
right
guessing.
this second.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess it wasn't Jeff's or Red Squirrels.
I think even Jeff's
Or
channel
telescopes.
at one time had a decent panel of people that showed up and had a real conversation, but it's far and few between.
Yeah. There need to be more of them though. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's as much who hosts it. I think it's who's there and what the conversation is about. And occasionally people decide to be real with each other and have, sort of an honest conversation. I think that, at one time we had an interesting conversation, you, me, and Al. But, those are far and few between.
Yeah. Al talked about he
In
was
fact,
looking
it was
forward
so
to
good, even
continuing
Al
that.
went and talked about how great it was.
Yeah, I'm about to say he was looking forward to having more discussions. I was surprised that nobody kind of joined in a little bit.
Yeah.
Troy, what you building these days?
I got a few of them. I actually went and looked at one this week. It's got 4 in the works. But one I just went and looked at. It's nice. I had it blasted in prime about 4 years ago. A lot of that kind of stuff, it's long-term projects for it's a '69 bird. It's pretty nice ride. But yeah.
I understand that Jeffy's looking for a Firebird.
Yeah, I was listening to that stuff he had on there, but I think he was a little misunderstood on some of the statistics he was talking about on the Smokey and the Bandit, if you will, call. That called the original movie. If don't quote me, but if my memory serves me right, that movie come out in '78. That bird in that movie was actually a '77. And then the second version, the second movie come out was a '80. The third movie that come out was a third gen. That was a '83 bird. That every year there was a different bird, call. Now I haven't watched part 2 and part 3, but I do, I know about the calls though. I've built a few of them, tribute calls with the
Wizzy,
trans.
it looks like your twin is here. What's up with this?
No, it's me. The other one, I don't know what happened. You boot the WYSIWYG TV with my face on it. That one, yeah. My phone did something weird when I grabbed some stuff here, and sorry. I wish I knew how that happened.
Don't know. Them internets is crazy.
Not having access. Yeah. Troy, what's been your favorite channel to visit lately?
Yeah,
you don't have to say nuts just to kiss his ass, but
that's right.
I don't know.
Or you can lie if you want to.
I watched a lot of gearhead shit, right? But not too long ago, last week, a week or two, some shit like that. I'm probably subscribed to 250 channels, right? I just went through, and deleted probably 50 of them. Some of them, a handful of them pertaining to this convoy circle, if you will. Some of them wasn't, some of them political. Some of them I just, don't hardly watch. Some of them, but yeah, I don't necessarily have a favorite. I don't guess. I like lives, right? I click on to see. I mean, I save some videos for reference to watch later or whatever. But a lot of times, I'm working or whatever, and I listen to it in the earbuds and chat as subjects come up, depending on what I'm doing, But that's what I do. I hit the live button and I scroll whoever's live. That's kind of where I go to bullshit around with.
Now, Troy, be honest, because everybody believes that you follow me wherever I go.
I'm gatekeeper even. I mean, I haven't done, shit.
Yeah, see, Troy won't come up on my panel here. If you weren't here, Wizzy, Troy wouldn't come up.
I was going to join a couple times, dude.
Oh, bullshit, Troy. You're so full of shit.
I know man. Troy has been in here when I've not been here. Come on now.
Yeah, he's not come up on the panel.
Not up on the panel, but one time I was.
Oh, I thought you were up on this panel.
No, I'm not here.
It's something else.
But it just depends. Depends on what I'm doing. I don't, I don't like to get up on no panel. I got people around there.
Yeah, right. But, Troy, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just being real, shit.
Son of a bitch. Come on.
But,
God, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, God damn it.
No, I'm being real with you.
All right, I'll keep sending you flowers. God damn it.
Yeah, shit. I hadn't been on no panel in a minute, though, that I can remember. I don't know.
Keep sending you a rose.
The timing got to be right, though. Like I said, Jesus, out of some people, family and whatnot, to hear me up on here talking to somebody, I mean, I kind of,
Don't you think they're probably used to seeing you talk to yourself?
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't. But
oh man, he's at it again.
Yeah, my kids, they laugh. They see me pecking away on my phone or some shit on my laptop, and they just shake their head. Daddy pissing off the FBI again. Because I made a joke at it one time. I was sending some messages and whatnot to some 3-letter agencies. I mean, I got booted off of Twitter because of that shit, but nothing, confidential by no stretch. It was all unredacted, but yeah. I never tried to get back on it once Elon Musk took back over, But no, I'm in my shop most of the time. Sometimes I'm working, though, like I said, and I listen and chat and shit, but it's, you don't want to hear me sit there and work. So. no
Wizzy,
time.
what do you think? People are constantly asking you, from what I've seen, they constantly want to know about your running partner there you had during the convoy.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, what's the infatuation? Or do you think it's just a conversation point?
There's a lot of conspiracy theory behind that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what it comes down to.
Everybody's got to ask about him.
And nuts.
Well,
Just
some people really are actually curious to find out when when the documentary is going to be done, and that's a legitimate ask. And then there's others who have bought into this conspiracy theory stuff, and that's all they've got.
and I gotta confess too. Now look, they keep it real. Um, Wizzy being up here is one of the reasons I did jump up here today. One of the main reason why though, because I can't go over to that other thing right, the other Troll Central right now. But I bet that as soon as I clicked on it, popped up on it, it gives them something to talk about. It keeps the wheel rolling for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there'll be several people that will, laugh
We got to
about it,
lie here. What's Tyson Hook lying about?
crack a
Troy,
joke
did
or
I
something.
call you a jizzy simp? Did I call you a jizzy simp? No.
Who's that? Tyson?
Tyson Hook says, even nuts calling Toy. I guess he meant
Tyson
Toy. Dumb
Hook, boy,
fucker he can't spell. Or
he
she can't
become the
spell.
GTP, whatever the shit it is, master on Tommy's. Boy, there's some of that shit he puts in there comical as shit. And I get the rolling, boy. That GPT chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that a channel? Or
Right.
you're talking about the
Well, it's Chat GTP, which is the AI.
right the AI? Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know if he was
ask him
talking about a
questions or
YouTube
whatever.
channel called
It-
Chat GPT. I'm
It's
sure there's
witty,
one of those
boy.
out there.
It's comical the way the way he phrases some of the questions, and then the response that it gives.
Okay, you're
Shit.
talking about over at Tommy Temper. He's got
Yeah,
it
yeah,
built into
yeah,
his Nightbot.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. It's comical as shit. Some of it.
Yeah, that's probably going to be my next move. I was thinking about jacking around with Nightbot in here just for grins and giggles.
Oh, I tell you
Nightbot can
what,
be
now.
fun.
Yeah, I follow some channels, some gearhead shit that it's amazing how they have the Nightbot running. Different stuff that they say. You could type your name in and it would give a shout out to. Glad you can make it to our channel, whatever it might be. Some of them's kind of comical. Some of them would be, uh, you could type a series of letter and numbers for a guy that passed away. He did a lot of well-known live streaming for drag racing and stuff. Lookout is what he went by.
Well,
And
maybe
one of
we
his
could get
little,
Nightbot to throw out if you type in like exclamation point boob, and
yeah,
Daisy's picture will pop up on the screen.
but look, now you don't have to do. Now you can. Apparently, you don't even have to have the exclamation point. But some of that though, it's comical. Some of the Nightbot shit.
Mike, you are correct, sir. Nothing about me being hungry. I got other things to do. So, what do you think, guys? Any parting shots to the Megaverse?
Besides, Carl can go fuck himself, get a life, move on, find something better to do.
Oh, wait a minute. That's
Parting shot,
149.
yeah, it's higher than that. His count sucks too. He should get himself a calculator. Maybe he can get like one of those Instagram counters for new followers for every time somebody says Carl on a live stream. That would be fun.
Yeah,
one of them little like clickers like an umpire uses.
Yeah,
like I posted in there a little while ago.
Yeah.
All that name counting how many times, boy, that give off Jeff vibes big time. Boy, it was giving me the creeps. It was. I mean, you know what I mean? I was having flashbacks.
It's killing me, Troy.
Well, I mean, but it is. You think about it.
Yeah.
Betty, just for officially let you know, the Saints always suck. There you go. Just had to make that clear. That makes it easy.
Nuts. I'm not a football fan. I don't watch
Yeah.
football at all. I could care less. Who's actually worse, the Saints or the Cowboys?
Ooh, boy, that's a toss-up. That's a toss-up. I used to watch football.
I see the jokes about both teams, but...
Yeah.
What's the Cowboys' record this year so far?
Yeah, I quit. When they did all the kneeling bullshit, I thought, fuck this, I'm done. I don't care about you. I don't care. It just sucked all the life out of the game for me.
Same here. And it wasn't because of the reason they was kneeling. That me
Right.
too, the same thing. I got rid of all my shit. But the reason was, though, is hypocritical. Here you have this multi-billion-dollar industry, and all of a sudden, somebody ruffled some feathers. Nothing to do with Kaepernick, the reason he's kneeling and nothing like that. It's freedom. He wants to kneel, that's up to him. The thing is, though, it was the NFL turned around and didn't stand their ground on written rules that have been in place for decades.
Exactly.
If they had protocol written, what helmet you're supposed to hold what hand hold the helmet in during the singing of the national anthem, what takes place, all this other stuff. But as soon as that happened, they played along with the division in terms of, we don't know, like they were baffled. Well, we have to set some rules. Maybe we'll do it before the players come out. No, all that shit was written, carved in stone in their own rules prior to that coming up. And because
you're an
didn't stand
employee,
their
this is how you're going to behave. That's simple.
they didn't. That's the part that turned me away from it right there. It wasn't nothing to do with, the kneeling or the reason and whatnot and all that stuff. It's the fact that they crawfish like they did on their own rules. And it spurred more division, between people to me.
Well, fellas, thanks for joining the panel today. I'm going to call it a day
Thanks,
today.
Nuts. It's been fun.
A little Sunday fun day, troll day. Who gives a shit? Fuck Carl in the ass with a big rubber dick day.
You said it better than I could ever said it there, Nuts.
We'll see you guys next time.
All right, Nuts.
Well, we've been lovers all these years, through the beers and through the tears. Now you say we've grown apart and it's time for you to leave me here. Well, you're gonna be a star someday, no matter who you have to lay. Well, if things don't go your way and you need a place to stay, there'll be a song in my heart, a light in my eyes, and I'll always have a heart on for you. And each time I reminisce, well, I won't forget the way you kiss, and I'll always think of you when I screw. Well, now. Well, now we no longer live together, but we'll be friends till forever. Just the thought you're still around, that's enough to get me by. Now you go out and have a life, and I'll go play another dive. And if you ever need a place to rest, well, just come on by. There'll be a song in my heart, a light in my eyes, and I'll always have a heart on for you. And each time I reminisce, well, I won't forget the way you kissed, and I'll always think of you when I screw. There'll be a song in my heart, a light in my eyes, and I'll always have a heart on for you. And each time I a kiss, I'll always think of you. When I screw, yeah, I'll always have a heart on for you. Just for you.